Well, I spoke with the president of PFLAG Baltimore. He said that he's optimistic and that this bill is important to the LGBTQ community.
I hope there comes a day where we don't have to worry anymore.
And Mark Ritterhoff is hoping that day comes very soon. He's president of PFLAG Baltimore, an LGBTQ rights organization. On Tuesday, the House of Representatives passed the Respect for Marriage Act. It would give federal protection to same-sex and interracial marriages.
Yeas are 267, and the nays are 157. The bill is passed.
It comes amid fears that the Supreme Court, with a conservative majority, could start targeting other long-standing precedents after the rollback of Roe v. Wade.
It's a possibility we have to look at. The Supreme Court seems interested in taking rights away from people, not giving rights right now.
Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen is already indicating he will support the bill when it goes up for a vote. He tweeted in part, "When the court overturned Roe v. Wade, Justice Thomas made it clear that the far right could use this as a roadmap to go after marriage equality next. But with the Respect for Marriage Act that the House just passed, we can protect this fundamental right." Ritterhoff says that he knows several same-sex couples and is concerned about their freedom to marry.
I wouldn't be able to fathom, I'd be married one day and wake up the next morning and my marriage is annulled because somebody doesn't like the way that I am. That's going to have a huge impact on people. I don't imagine straight people would like it much if people voted on their marriages.
Ritterhoff says that it's always been a long road for same-sex couples and says if their right to marriage is ever taken away, they will continue to fight.
We've just learned in our community over time that we regroup, we look at what needs to change in society, and we look at the hearts and minds of people around us, and we build again. We come at it a different way. Right now, it's not clear if this bill will pass the Senate, but we do know that at least 10 Republicans will need to join Democrats to overcome a filibuster, and some GOP senators, that is, are already signaling their support. Reporting live in Baltimore, Kyrie Stewart, WBAL TV 11 News.